I am kind of tired because I just recently got home from the Butler Visiting Writers series. The writer tonight was Jeffrey Eugenides. You may be familiar with his name, but if you're not, you are probably familiar with at least something that he's written. His first book, The Virgin Suicides, is very popular. I have read his second book to be published, Middlesex, which was really good and I highly recommend. And then his third book I also have not read, which is The Marriage Plot. I want to read both of the books I said I had not, so if you have those, you should let me borrow them. And it's gonna take me a really long time to read them, so you should let me borrow them for a really long time. Okay. Anyway, I was going to talk about my impressions of the reading he gave, but turns out I think I need a little more time to digest it. He did almost the entire thing in an accent. It was kind of weird. I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm still thinking. So instead, I am going to tell you a bunch of reasons why you should start coming to the Butler Visiting Writers series. Number 1, it's free. I'm pretty sure all of the time, even if it's very popular. Sometimes, if it's a very, very popular author, then you may need to get a ticket ahead of time, but I'm pretty sure those are always free. 2, it's on the Butler campus, and the Butler campus is really nice and usually has parking. The third reason I would say is that you don't even have to really be familiar at all with the author or poet that's speaking. Sometimes they're really cool and it makes you want to read whatever they've written, and sometimes they're not very good and you can leave. Fourth reason, cool people are there. Me sometimes. University high school English teachers often. What a neat crowd to associate yourself with. That sounded sarcastic, but I actually think it's kind of neat, except for myself. I'd be a little full of myself if I said it was neat to hang out with me. Come to Butler Visiting Writers. The last reason I would say is that if you are someone who complains a lot about there not being things to do in Indianapolis, then you should go to the Butler Visiting Writers series because you are clearly not looking hard enough for things to do. This is a really awesome resource where you get to hear really interesting people speak about the things that they do best and speak about things that you are either not familiar with, or maybe you're interested in a literary or poetry world and want to get some more insight into it. Butler Visiting Writer Series, awesome way to do that. You should go to it, and you don't have to go to everyone, just go to some of them. See if you like it. If it's bad, you can leave. In conclusion, go to Butler, listen to people, lend me books. I have no affiliation with this program. I just think you should go. You know what else I think you should do? Submit to the Literary Arts magazine. Little plug in the end there. Little plug on a different publication site. Take that, you post. Can't censor me. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm so sorry. Good night!